Hey, MCS crew, what is going on, y'all? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Y'all, we're getting ready to make a really quick chicken soup. I bought this rotisserie chicken a while back, and we only ate this side of it, so I froze it because I didn't want it to go bad. And usually when we buy rotisserie chicken, we buy two, and I take one and put it in the freezer to make casseroles out of, or soups or whatever. I'm gonna get ready to put it in this pot. I know y'all say she ain't gonna cut it up. No, I ain't gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna put it in that pot just like that. I'm gonna let it cook, yes, even with the skin. And when it cooks down and start kind of tearing apart, I'll take the skin off. But y'all, the flavor is in the skin. So we're gonna let this cook, and I'm gonna come back and put what seasonings and vegetables that I'm gonna put in there, and then we're gonna have us some chicken soup. And this will help us out, aid us in our weight loss, because soup is really good. So we're gonna eat this soup a couple of days, and so we'll come back and show you. And we're not gonna put a lot of fresh vegetables in there. We're gonna use some frozen vegetables. We usually do fresh vegetables, but y'all, what's going on now with this food shortage? If you can get canned vegetables, frozen vegetables, you got to get what you can get. So, I would advise anybody to, if you want to, save and not be caught up in this shortage, go ahead and get you some canned vegetables and frozen vegetables. So that's what we're going to use in this only canned and frozen vegetables today. And this is going to be some delicious soup. Y'all, buy y'all an extra rotisserie chicken when you buy your chickens. Okay, y'all, I've already pulled most of the skin off of here, and as you can see, the chicken is starting to there go a piece I got to get. It's starting to break apart, and that's what I want. Okay. I'm going to chop up an onion and put that in there. Okay, y'all, I got some of the bones out, and I know that, you're going to say, well, why didn't you just cut the meat off the bones? It's because I love the bone broth. The bones and the skin really make the soup taste good. So I got most of the bones out and most of the skin out. I have a couple of more pieces to go. I'm going to let this cook down. So I already rough chopped the onion. I put the onion in there, and I have a bell pepper, a whole bell pepper, and I also have celery tops. The top part of the celery, the leafy part, I do not discard that when I'm using my celery. When I'm cutting it, I always take it and wash it, chop it up, and I'll throw it in the freezer because I like to use it in my, in my soup. So I try to use just about all of my, even my bell pepper tops, I use that. So we're going to let this cook a little bit more. I'm going to add some chicken base in there in a minute, and then I'll add, maybe in about 20 to 30 minutes, I'll start adding my vegetables in there. Okay, y'all. Let's put a full tablespoon of minced garlic. Now, if you have the whole garlic cloves, you can put those, but I love the minced garlic. Okay, y'all, our chicken has cooked down. All of the bones are out. We added the bell pepper, the celery, and the onions. So, and we also added garlic. So I haven't put any other seasoning in there yet. And I always put Mrs. Dash because it's packed with flavor but no salt. So, but we're gonna do chicken bouillon cubes. And these are the only ones I like, quinoa. Y'all see that? Quinoa. So we're going to end up adding more water. So we're going to use 2 of these bouillon cubes in here. Okay. And let's go ahead and add. I have 1 12-ounce pack of mixed vegetables. Did you get the white corn? Okay. I have kidney beans. 1 can of kidney beans. We're going to use 2 cans of diced tomatoes. 1 can of tomato sauce. peppers there. Okay, I think I'm going to add another can of kidney beans in here. Teaspoon of black pepper. So we're not going to put, since we have the bouillon cubes in there, we're not going to put any more seasoning until we taste it. So I'm going to put another can of kidney beans, and you also can put the black beans in, and we usually do that. And I'm not going to even drain the kidney beans. This is going to be a quick soup, y'all, and we're going to let this cook down some more. Be right back. Okay, y'all, our soup is cooking down. This is how we looking. It have chunks of chicken, but really with my soup, I really like my soup, the chicken to cook all the pieces. That's the way I like to do it, but this is fine. And I have a few egg noodles I'm going to put in this. Just a few, a handful. I'm going to turn this off. I just wanted a few of them. I'm going to turn this off. And the egg noodles are going to cook in there with it turned off. Okay? We'll come back and have a bowl. Okay, y'all. We're finished with our hearty vegetable soup. And remember, I put a handful of noodles in here. I didn't want to put a lot of noodles because sometimes noodles will absorb your juice. And I want juice in this soup. This soup is absolutely delicious. We cooked the chicken off the bone, and we took all the bones out. Let's get the taste. Y'all, this is good. Delicious. So remember, whenever y'all get a rotisserie chicken, we usually get our rotisserie chicken from Sam's. Excuse me. Whenever you get a rotisserie chicken, go ahead and buy two, and just go ahead and freeze them. And when you want to make any kind of soups, or even if you want to cut the chicken up for a salad, anything, you will always have that option to have that chicken to make a casserole and make soup. So we decided to make us some chicken soup. I didn't want to make cornbread, so we got cracker. Thank you for watching. God bless.